Hello, welcome to Auto Studio. Today in this video we are going to look after how to replace the old motherboard with the new one. Okay. Uh, so in this picture, in this video that you are seeing right now, this is a sample controller board that with a older wiring, means older PCB wiring, and if we need to replace the motherboard, the main PCB which is placed here, if we want to replace this from the old machine, the newer circuit board will have some different kind of wiring setup. So in this video we are going to see it, how the small modifications within the wire is done with the new circuit board. So this old design circuit board is going to be replaced now in this video. Okay, so first of all, what we are going to do, uh, these two wires here, the red wires going to this black button, we are going to cut these two wires. Okay, basically these two wires are coming from this circuit board here, the smaller circuit board. This is been placed here for day night sensing. So these two wires were coming from that board, and we need to unscrew some of the wires from the main circuit board, main motherboard. Here we can see there are two wires, black and red. We need to unscrew these two wires. This black wire is to be placed here again with the new circuit board at the same position. And except this, the second pair of wire, the red wire, we need to pull it out. This is not being used again. We are going to replace this red wire with the new one that I'll explain further. Okay, so basically this small circuit board here, the day night sensor board, was having 4 wires. 3 of them was red wire and 1 with the black wire. So the 2 red wires that we have already cut down through this black switch here. So out of 4 we have disconnected 2 red wires from this day night circuit board. Thereafter we are having here a third red wire here. What we have to do is just cut this red wire closer to the circuit board here. Means we are actually going to use this red wire as a positive point for this new circuit board when we are going to replace. So we need to have much of the wire left with us. So just cut down the wire near to this circuit board, because in new wiring setup, we are not going to use this day night sensing board. This was the last design, and with the new circuit board, this day night feature is been integrated within this motherboard itself. Okay, so after upgrading this machine to the new circuit board, there is no need to have this smaller day night sensing circuit. Okay, as we have included that feature into this main circuit board itself only. Okay, now after that, just disconnect the 2 red wires here from the green screw connectors with the older circuit board. just unscrew them. Just pull those wire out. Okay, now one of the wire was this one, okay, that we have cut down from this VCC wire, the VCC named wire that was going here to the smaller circuit board, day night circuit board, that we have cut down this, and this pair of wire at the other end was connected with the green connector here to the main motherboard. So at this point we have to tape it down. There is no need for this connect this point for now, here onwards. So just close that point. Insulate it properly. Okay, we just need to have a single point with this connection here. That we'll see afterwards how to connect it. For now just keep it aside, this point. And the second here wire, the second pair of wire that we disconnected from this green connector here. Here there are two wires. One is going to this blue colored capacitor, and the second wire is going to the positive of motor. This is a positive terminal of motor. Okay, this should be kept as it is. We are going to reuse it again in the new circuit board. Okay, so this point is to be kept as it is. Then after that, with this capacitor here, the blue colored capacitor, we can see there are three wires, one red wire, and at the other end we have two black wires here, two black wires, and from which one black wire is going to be connected, is already been connected here with the green wire, which is going to the motor negative terminal. So just leave it as it was, the green wire coming from the capacitor. The black which has been converted to the green, just leave it as it is, and grab the second black wire here. Okay, second black wire, just cut it down here. Keep a margin of around say 5 to 10 centimeters. Okay, cut it down, and after cutting it, the usable part here is the capacitor end of the wire. Okay, this side, the capacitor side of the wire, is to be reused, and left over the second part here, just close this terminal. It will be not used again, so just close it properly. Do not just left the point without insulation. Okay, now thereafter we'll see the further connections. Now we are slowly, what we are doing, we are dismantling this board. The green terminals from right and left side, we have disconnected the wires. Now we are going to disconnect the display wires here, the display pins. then the switchboard pin. Okay, so in this way we have disconnected all the wires. The sensor wire here was disconnected earlier only, so we have also we need to disconnect the sensor wire, and then just unscrew this mountings. Just lift the older circuit board. Okay, this is how the old circuit board looks like. Okay, now we are going to replace it with the new one. New one, in size terms, it looks identical. There are, except some changes have been done here. You will get a new circuit board according to the new design in such a kind. This will have some wires coming out of this relay here. There are total 4 wires, out of which 3 are red, 1 is black, and just we need to first mount it over the board. The position will be as it was, means the connector, brown connector here, the display connector should be facing towards you, means as it is been shown here in the camera. Just mount it again back to the position. Tight the nuts, screw and nuts to the circuit board. Just one thing to highlight again, just before mounting the main circuit board, just have a look that these kind of white spacers, acrylic spacers, are been stick to the circuit board or not. And if suppose there is not any spacer been placed to the new replacement circuit board, just get the older spacers with the spacer that we had with the older circuit board. Just take it out from there and place it to the new circuit board. Okay, now we will mount the circuit board. Okay, so now here we'll start the connections again. So first of all, we'll connect the soldering wires here to the black switch. Okay, those are these 2 red wires, one from the center here, here we can see in a line there are 3 wires. At the top here there is black wire, then at the center red wire, then at the bottom again red wire, and at the left over there is red wire again to the left bottom corner of the relay. So what 2 wires we are going to take here is the center red wire. Okay, the center red wire here, this one, and the this corner left corner red wire. So these 2 red wires are to be connected now. to make the connections within less time, what we have to do is we need to just give a small solder point to the wire. So this was the wire. We need to peel it out and then just have a small solder over it individually to the wire. Okay, in this way. Get the second wire also. Okay, so now it will require very less time to solder it back to the button. For that, just hold this wire at the switch and just heat it up. Hold it for a second and it will get dried off. Again, same with the second wire also. Okay, so in this way both the wires are connected to the switch. Thereafter, this these two wires here, the left over the two wires, red and black, which are connected across the diode here. The two red and black wires, these two, okay, which are placed opposite to each other. We need to get these wires, and now these are to be connected at the extreme ends here at the solar board. Okay, for now the number of wires connected to the solar circuit board here are 4 wires. To the extreme left of the circuit board there are 2 red wires, and extreme right of the circuit board there are 2 black wires. So this new 2 wires, black and red, are to be added here. So the positions are like at the extreme left, means towards the camera, where the red wire is already been connected. The extreme left one, this wire here, just add this red wire to the existing red wire. Means at the same connector here, earlier it was a single red wire, we need to add one more, this red wire here. Okay, just add this second red wire here. Same with the black wire. We need to add this black wire to the extreme right side of the screw, where already there is a black wire been connected. Here at this position, at the last, okay, we need to connect this extra black wire from the new circuit board. After tightening the screws, just pull the wire back and see if the connections are made properly or not. The wire has to be pinched between the screw for proper connections. Okay, So after connecting all these wires at the solar, it will look something like this. At the extreme left there are two red wires, then at the second this is a red wire, and same will be with the black wire. Okay, we have just added two red and black wires, two wires, one red one black, to the existing solar connection. Okay, now this here, the capacitor that we had earlier, we have disconnected this point here. Just have a look with the older clip. At the beginning we have disconnected this couple of wire from the green connector here with the older circuit board. Just we need to reconnect this again back to the circuit board. There is a special position for this wire. To the extreme corner of the green connector here, or say at the extreme corner of the circuit board, we need to connect this red wire from the capacitor. Okay, the pair of red wire. This is where the positive of the motor is been connected. Okay, to the extreme corner connector. Then after that, this second connector that you remember that we have cut it down from the black wire, the capacitor here. I will tell it once again. From the capacitor, the red wire we have already connected here. Okay, a pair of red wire, and at the second point of the capacitor there are two black wires. One is going ahead to the green wire of the motor, and the second black wire here that we have disconnected from earlier connections. We need to peel it out, and we need to connect this black wire to the remaining screw of the green connector here. Okay, so now here we can see there are two red wires connected to the corner connector of the circuit board. Then at the next connector towards the camera side, the black wire from the capacitor has been connected. Okay, so now we'll connect the battery positives and negatives to the circuit board. Okay, this black connector that we had disconnected earlier from the older circuit board, just reuse it again for connecting the battery negative. Here is the battery negative. It's already been written over here with the terminals, positive and negative signs are there. Just have a look at the sign and connect the black and red wire. Okay, so black wire that was earlier there at its position was been reconnected now, and thereafter the red wire, the positive wire is remaining. And as we have seen that we have earlier disconnected, cut it down, the red wire, the VCC wire that was been disconnected from here. We have to reuse it again for positive connection. Okay, earlier it was here. Okay, earlier it was going to the VCC of this circuit board. just we need to use the same wire as a battery positive with the new circuit connections. Just peel it out, twist it a little bit, and just connect this wire to the green terminal of the battery positive. Okay, tighten the screw. Okay, now the remaining black wire here with the circuit board, just cut it down. This is not going to be used again, so just close the point here, just seal it down. And in this way we have totally isolated this smaller circuit board from the machine, so there is no use of this board again. So just dismantle this small board. So just connect the remaining pins of display and switches. The switch pin here should be connected at the switch connection point here, which is already written over here. And we are having these two connections from the display, and here in the motherboard also we are seeing there are two pins here. So just connect the left side of the display pin to the left side of the motherboard, and the right side of the display circuit connection should be connected to the right side of the motherboard, and left wire to the left one. Okay, so in this way the connections are being updated, and just close the just have a look that the connections are being closed properly. And one more thing left here about the sensor. We are going to replace the sensor here with the new one. Along with the new motherboard, we are also going to provide this new kind of sensor to detect the temperature readings, which will be used to run the machine in auto mode. So along with this main motherboard, this sensor is also has to be replaced. So you need to just remove the older sensor also along with the older circuit board, and replace it with the new circuit board and new sensor. Okay, so just have a look with the pins here. There are three wires in together, a red wire, a black wire, and a brown wire. Okay, so here at the motherboard here, just align the pins here with the connector and place it down. Here in the circuit board we can see there are plus and minus signs. Just make sure that the red wire with the pin here is going to the positive of the motherboard pin. Okay, and just plug it down. After that, we need to pass on this sensor, the other end of the sensor, the stainless steel end, through the inside of the machine, the main controller machine that we are having. Just pass it down and remove it back from the bottom of the machine, so that it can be passed further to the structure. Okay, as we had mounted the older sensors, just similarly we need to mount it back. Okay, just it is the quality difference between the sensors. So this one is the more reliable and waterproof sensors, so that we have replaced it for now. And just place it back. This end should be placed like the older circuit board, the older sensor we have placed. Okay, so this end here that I have holded up, zip it down with the cable tie to the machine below the trays. Okay, so in this way we have updated the circuit board along with the wiring. Just place it back to the this controller board, to the machine back again. Okay,